Alright. Very interesting video for you all if you dare to watch the entire 12 minutes or so. This is a really good video. This is probably one of my best videos. So I decided to take the challenge with Jack in front of me to do a very last to first. To cut the story short, I actually come second by less than a second separating me and first place. Me and Jack right now, we're starting in the pit lane because we want to give the entire field, and there is a member on this run who was doing 60-second laps all the race. He wins, there's no surprise there, and we literally give them a full lap head start before we go out. I just thought it might be a bit of a challenge, a little bit of competition on a Wednesday night. Who can say no to that? So Jack goes out just as people hit the wooden section, and then I leave when Jack heads into turn 2. So now first place is coming down, well, was coming down the long ramp, and I was about 50 seconds behind first place. At the end of this race, like I said, I'm not sure what I said, I do finish 0.7 seconds behind first place, which was quite annoying because maybe another lap and I'd have passed him. There's lots of back markers and stuff, so me and the guy in first was weaving through a lot of traffic, and it was just luck of the draw when you caught up to people and if you could overtake them safely and quickly. Unfortunately, I felt like I kept getting the short straw and catching up to people at corners where it wasn't deemed to be safe to make a stupid move, if you know what I'm saying. Anyways, I've bundled every undertake, overtake, every nice move, defensive move, dive move, like that one, all into a 12-minute video. So this was a 40-lap race, and I'll explain every move that I do and why I've done it, how I've done it, whatever, and just why I've chose that time to do it. So starting with this guy. This is the first time I overtake him. I think I overtook him 3 times maybe in this race. Yeah, I'm just dummying a little bit, and I get the nice little switch back because, again, it leaves me all the room in the world, just like pretty much every driver did. And then, pretty sure I'll probably do a similar move. I'll probably dive. Yeah, so this person goes for the gap, kind of breaks, and then I hit that person, unfortunately. Nothing I can really do. I was kind of tailgating, but again, going for the undertake leaves me loads of room. I go around the outside, giving him all the room, as he's just giving the room, and then round the outside again. See, that is respectful racing. You should not be closing any gaps on anyone. I don't care if they're slower than you, faster than you. You're racing side by side until you have the right of way. Just like when you're filtering traffic, if you're driving a car, you filter one by one. If that person's in front of you at a certain point into a turn, let that person go. Don't fight, don't contend, you'll end up in a tyre wall. I see everyone do it, everyone makes the mistakes. They go for gaps that just aren't there, or the gaps have just faded. It's quite dangerous and it's just not needed. So yeah, you see a lot, I do get a lot of people into Dunlop 2 Central Sim corner. I go a little bit wide there, well, a bit far, because I hit the bumps. Didn't hurt myself, fortunately. And then this guy, yeah, I try and pinch him a little bit, taps me a little bit. Might have been my fault for doing a little unpredictable line. Yellow flag, can't remember why this was for. I think someone might have spun out at Dunlop 2. It's quickly goes though, and now I've got 3 people in front of me. I'm not sure where I am in the race at this point, probably halfway through the pack. We're not even halfway through. Nice little down the inside and round the outside. I made some very good moves this race. I was really pleased with the way I was racing. Very clean, no danger to anyone at all, and every move that I visioned went well. Can't always say that happens, but tonight it did. And it kind of helps when you've got drivers on track who have spatial awareness and respect one another. This was super fun for us all. So I follow this person into Dunlop 2, leaves a nice gap. And then again, I go for the switch. Look at all this space. Literally, everyone's leaving space. And now that was actually a brilliant move. Double switch back, took the corner, and then go to the outside so we can't get the inside line. And then, yeah. Take note, people. That is a great move to make if you want to get past someone, where I just did. That is one of my specialities on this track. I make lots of clean moves there. I do see myself as probably one of the cleanest racers around Warrington. I won't go for any moves that I think I won't pull off or cause harm or put someone else's safety at risk. That's just not me. I show my presence there at the apex. That person's aware. Brakes, moves out a little bit. Again, gives me room. Really nice driving. I've got nothing else to say apart from the people who was on track was just really nice drivers. No idiots for once. It's quite rare to get sessions like this where everyone's respectable. I think they might have all been mates, or there might have been 2 or 3 groups of mates. So everyone knew each other, I think. At the end of the race, we all had a nice big chats. Everyone was saying, "Oh, you're rapid," blah blah blah. No, I do get that quite a lot. But to be fair, I only did a 59.5 tonight. It was quite slow. I was the only person to do a 59, so I'll take that, I guess. Let's get back into some commentary on the racing. I can't even remember what I did. Yeah, so I go on the inside of this person. Very clean. Do I do a switchback on this? Yeah, I'm really good at getting this line today. Again, round the outside, giving this guy all the space in the world to rectify his mistake. And then I get the inside line. And because I've got the inside line, I'm facing the right-hander. And it's naturally my line, give or take. This person very smartly defends the turn there, so I thought he was going to overextend and I could get a nice switchback, but he slowed right down and kept the door closed. He messes up there by going too narrow, so I go wide and then I can carry more speed and get past him very easily. Again, going into probably Dunlop 2. You can probably tell by the way this video's going, I have like 3 corners on this track that I can really punish drivers on. That one, that being a big one, this being a big one as well. But there's not really that many places to get past someone correctly. This here, I'll probably do it here, switch back. No, closes the gap. Very smartly done. Always close the gap there, but just make sure it's safe to close the gap. Don't just close it forcefully on someone, because you're going to put someone in a tyre wall, and that's just not necessary. So the three-way battle, I'm assuming I follow this. Yeah, so this person goes inside, I follow the line, try and get through. He's got the inside line, so I give it him back. I'm now in the middle, try and do a switch back. Not happening currently. Obviously, the further I get through the pack, the faster these drivers do get. This person goes inside, that person spins out, yellow flag comes out, and then we all slow down. But then it's straight back green, so that person didn't really have an issue, just carried on. Sometimes the flags do come out a little bit too early, like that person spanned just a tiny bit, but, you know, I could tell from where I was driving that he could drive off safely, no problem, but the marshals can't take the risk, so unfortunately, yeah, they'll have to yellow flag stuff like that until they see the driver is moving or continue to race. This person was defending quite well. This person might have come third. Pretty good driving. Yeah, and then he just completely gives me the way. I think he was feeling a little bit peer pressured. He was looking over his shoulder a lot because I was just in his peripheral vision, as I tend to be with most drivers. I get this a lot when I come off track. That was a great miss from me. I left that in there just to show that always look ahead of you so you can see any upcoming danger. If I took the normal racing line there, I was probably clipping that guy's back end. And then I could have shunted him, caused unnecessary injury or whatever. But no, I saw it, I went wider, and I got past nicely. Can't remember what I do here. Yeah, that person overextends massively. I get all the space in the world. Easy pass. Go down the inside. Yeah. There's honestly not much more I could say. It was just really nice to see everyone given the space. Even here. Like, what I just did there could have been dangerous if that person wasn't aware I was there. I mean, it's a beautiful move, don't get me wrong. That was a very clean move to make. But, yeah, these races actually had vision. Something you don't see a lot of on random races at Warrington. It is why I avoid them at all costs. Because the awareness of other drivers is just next to none. But no, this was a really fun race. Really enjoyed it. Shame I didn't win. Maybe 2 more laps, 1 more lap, and I could have won it. But I did the best I could. And yeah, so the guy in first place is the guy who's in Kart 2, I think, in his own suit in front. I'm now directly behind him. And I'm pretty sure the race finishes... Yeah, the race finishes here. But the lights get green. He dives this person. I try and follow him. Yeah, that was probably the only dangerous. Might have been unintentional, or just lapse of concentration from that person. But they like pinned me into the barrier. I kind of expected it. I just had a feeling it's going to happen, so I backed off. Which good job I did. Otherwise, I could have been sandwiched, and then I could have lost all my placements that I've just spent the last 40 minutes trying to get. This guy's trying to fist bump me for the race. Really nice group of people. We had nice chats. And someone comes in the pit lane actually, and I think he just says fast you or something, rapid you. You might see him to the right if he doesn't fade out. Oh, sorry, not fade out. But yeah, that was the race. Really good, enjoyable. I'll try to do some more because I actually thought that was quite entertaining, and it might be entertaining for you lot to watch at home or wherever you are at work if you're skiving.